Hi friends, so I haven't done this in a hot minute, but it is time. So a lot of you guys know that I am transitioning from my basement craft room to my upstairs, which we call this the studio. We called that one the art room, we called this the studio. No idea why, it just makes us feel fancy. So I work from kits when I scrapbook. It is my thing. Do it every single time. It's like I like to have my iPad up, by the way, on the side. It's like I like to kind of see what's what. Like I have a set of supplies and all that kind of stuff. And I have this many papers and I have embellishments and yada, yada, yada. And I use what is on my desk. It makes me happy. And I actually use so much more product when I do it that way. Now, if I just go into a craft room and I start looking through, let's say, paper pads, and I start looking through collection packs and on, it can take an hour to pull supplies for a project. And for me, that's just crazy. I rather have a bunch of kits all lined up, ready to go. Now at this point, I have a few that I've purchased left over, but I don't think I have any homemade kits. So what I thought I would do is start with this paper pad. And the reason why I'm starting with this paper pad is, I don't really like it. That is why. So what I thought I would do, because I was going to just give it away outright. And that's what sparked the idea that I need to go through and some paper pads and do this again. So I'm going to go through a number of paper pads. Awesome. Once I go through these, if I have a big enough stack and I'm happy, I'll leave it there. If not, like I don't see much for black and, oh, there's black and white. So if I go through and I'm interested enough and I have, let's say we'll make 30 kits together, like page kits, which for me, I usually do more than one layout with them. I don't know, let's say we make 30 kits and I get like what looks like 30 kits worth of paper, then we'll stop. If not, I'll look through collection kits and stuff like that. And what I'm trying to concentrate on is some older pattern paper to go through so that I can get her gone. Now, I decided that I'm trying to stay away from paper pads at this time because they give me too many. Now, I do like the white core background. So I guess like a 48 count is actually like a 24 count because it's, like usually you have double-sided. Do you know what I mean? Or am I talking in a circle? I might be doing both. Anywho, so I thought what we could do to start is go through paper pads. And I have, this one is called Snow Day by Crate Paper because I was just going to pass it on. Then I was like, you know what? Like, I like this kind of mulberry tone. Don't like that. Like the yellow tone. Now it's a little vintagey. Love this kind of like pea green tone. So I'm going to go through and get what I like out of here. And then we'll look at this Hello Gorgeous pad, which is from December of 2018 at Tuesday morning. Now, I don't know when it was actually, I don't know. It says 2018, my mind's eye. I have a feeling it isn't. I think they print for Tuesday morning. Now, this Crate Paper pad, it's a 2012. Look at that. So I'm going to look at Hello Gorgeous by My Mind's Eye. Here's another Crate Paper one, and I didn't do that on purpose at all. It's called Crate Paper Hello Love, and it looks like it got stuck to something at some point, maybe a little water damage. We'll see what we've got. And yeah, that's a 2018 pad. Now, I buy these things at Tuesday morning, so it does not mean, actually, this is a Michaels one. Look at that. Probably the last time I bought a paper pad. And then I have this Color Crush pad from Webster's Pages. And this one only had 24 pieces, so hopefully it won't be as difficult to get through. So we're going to start here and see if I need to go grab more things or if I feel like I have a good enough stack going. We don't know. Let me pull up my stool. I've got myself a hot cup of coffee. I've got my dorky looking glasses. And we'll go through these and see if we can kill some off, which I'd really like. Now, when it comes to Christmas collections, I do like, non-traditional colors, but I really don't like the brown thing as much. Like, even if it was more of a craft, okay, now that's halfway cute because I could cut those out for Okay. I'm not going to peek at it until we go through it. But my whole point is, as opposed to brown, I really do prefer, I'm going to just take the cover off of this because we're looking at killing these. I really prefer pads that are, that have black. All right, so how should we do this? Now, we need to be able to flip. So maybe we'll flip in that direction. Okay, now I think we're good. All right, so this, let me tell you what is good about this. This center piece is good. I do not like this unless you used it as a little bit of a scalloped border. So, I mean, it is interesting enough that we can retain it, but I don't love it. Now, this with the snowman. Snowman's cute and all that. It's kind of cutesy for me. And the brown's okay. I'm going to put it, oh my, guys, there's 3 of them. Ugh. I'm going to put it to the side because I'm not loving it. Awesome. Really, see, yeah, it's just, I don't care for it. So apparently there's 3 sheets of these. Awesome. All right, so now these Christmas trees, we just talked about them a second ago, and I thought I would delay my feelings about them because I do like the idea of fussy cutting a couple of them out and maybe getting a Christmas layout out of it. So I am going to commit to 1 of them. That should be plenty for fussy cutting out the little trees, I think. Now, unless I want to be weird, like that even looks like a fall tree, and so does that. So okay, so I'm gonna be a doof and take them out for that, like in the event that I feel like doing a fall layout, like those wonky bits I can do as a fall layout, as well as these kind of things, even this. So that will work. Now I do like this deep green. This, it's kind of like a nice saturated, I didn't know there was 3 of each. It's really nice saturated, like tone on tone green I can definitely use. Now the yellow I like, but I wish it had a white, kind of like a white polka dot, but it's kind of like a cream kind of thing, but it's fine. Now, this is what's interesting. I really didn't like this one at all. But this one, is it because it's scallopy? I like it. I'd be shocked if I use both. And I'm only letting these guys stay in my stash for so long because, you know, I just don't like the gingerbread men. They can go. Now, when I say they can go, I'm not throwing them away, my friends. I will either donate them to the kids in the neighborhood. My kids are not my kids. Kids in the neighborhood are social distance schooling. You know, they can use them for their crafts and all that kind of thing. And people get very excited about where I should donate things. They will go to a good place. It's fine. This is too much of a mishmash of snowmen. I like snowmen. I am into snowmen. Don't like the mishmash. All right. Now, once again, the only thing I like about this is this center piece. So it's almost like when I go to start putting kits together, it's almost like if I put this piece in, I would know I want to use this and maybe this as like a border. Like, for example, like where I would put a layout like right there so you can see the orange around it on the 3 sides. On the, 3, well, I don't know. See, it'll be a problem right there where you can put the orange around it, but I don't like it as one piece of paper, if that makes sense to you. So, I like this centerpiece. That's about all I like on it. I like it enough to keep it for the moment, but I'm not feeling like it's going to stick around long term. Now this is a really nice bright mulberry color. It, to me, has a floral vibe, and it's also kind of like a funky, loose geometric as well. There's texturing beneath it. This, for me, is a really good quality piece of paper. Oh, and this is like medium cardstock weight. So that is fine. Okay, now this. Like, it just looks, it looks dirty, which I know that's kind of the vibe. Now, it also reminds me loosely of like old world maps and all that kind of thing. The only thing that's tricky about that is I don't really dig that. Now, if I take it like this and I put it on a page that's more masculine, like my son washing his truck, so you've got some of the dirt and the grunge, I like that. I done like this, like go. So I like it for like outdoorsy layouts, I guess. Does that make sense? Like that kind of vibe I can see. I'm gonna put it in, but I'm hoping that I find some other pattern paper that I like a whole lot more, because I don't like that. I just like it for matting or like specifics. All right, so not feeling that hot mess at all. Way too much going on for me, and I can't even like fussy cut out the little snowflakes. And now here's the thing. This deep red, I love. I love this purpley pink. Don't like them together, so we are not gonna remain friends. Let's take a look at this. Like, look at how much gluey bits. So, like, I like the messy scallop, and I can see me trimming them out and like layering them. I just, you know, I sincerely just don't need more than one. So I have to stop trying to keep them all. That looks like a little bit more like a Dr. Seuss vibe. I'm not feeling that. You know what, now that I did that, I kind of feel like I freed myself to not have to keep all of that one. I liked that. I liked one of these. I don't need more than that. And these all still have the branding strips on the top, by the way. Not a big deal. One of this is like more than enough for me. So looks like I used one at one point. So I don't like the yellow enough. I will keep two for now. I really dig the green. We talked about that. I do like that taupe inside. Okay, back to the party. All right, so this is just a really great tone-on-tone aqua. I can do that. And that's it. Just like that, we got through a Christmas pack of papers. So now I'm gonna keep these all in the same stack when the time comes, but for now, I will put them on the floor while we investigate this Hello Gorgeous line. Now these colors are super specific. I mean, it's like we've got the teal, got the pink, or the turquoise, however you like to call that color. You know, I mean, thank goodness there's lime green, because that's kind of my jam. I feel like I would have used that wood grain pretty quick, so I don't know about that. But let's go through this one. We can do this together. Now, once again, I'm not as into the distressed vibe of things, and there's a lot of the distressed vibe. Let me make sure that I can be seen. Okay, but I do like this. So let's give it its due. It gets to hang out. Great. I might like the entire pad. I didn't even look through it that much. Now this is a really nice light pear green, and it has dots. I wish they weren't cream. I really, really wish they were white, but they're not. And look at that, like it was printed a little bit incorrectly. A little bit of the white core is showing. This is a very sweet piece of paper. I really like the florals. I mean, I would use it like in conjunction, like a piece of this with this. I don't know. Ah, gosh, you guys know I will put pattern with pattern. What do I know? So don't really dig this floral plan. I think it would be really great if I was remodeling a house or something like that. But the house that I am in currently, I've been here for 10 years, which I like. And it's a ranch style home. I can live here forever, can retire here, all that kind of stuff. And I'm never leaving. So there's that. Okay, this is like kind of a tone-on-tone mustardish yellow lace. I don't like it, but I don't not like it. What do you guys think? Like I'm so tweener on it. Like it seriously might be good to matte a photo. Okay, see, I like it as a border. Okay, am I gonna keep all of these? I haven't kept all of them, but I feel like I'm keeping too many. Okay, tone-on-tone teal, turquoise, whatevs. Super usable, a little bit dirty and vintage for my vibe now, but Okay. And this is the kind of thing that you can mat. But when it comes down to it, like I like the vibrancy of this honeycomb more, and I really like honeycomb. So like this, I know I would use before this, but I always am surprised when I get crafting what I end up reaching for, and like a lot of times like on double-sided pattern papers, I will get so like, I am convinced when I make a kit, I am going to be using this side with this paper. I go to craft, it all changes and all that kind of stuff. So kind of a cool thing. Now this, oh, I do like it that I can fussy cut some of these out because there's a white border around the whole thing. So that would be like a really good piece that I would like to use when the time comes for embellishments. All right, lime green. 9 times out of 10. 99% of the time? I don't know. I will keep something with a lime green. Once again, I wish it had the white core. It has a cream core, but okay. All right, so you know what I can tell you about this paper pad? I like it more than I thought. That's what I can tell you. You guys hear it? English bulldog hacking behind me on a bed. Okay. And I know normal people would actually take that out. Once again, look at that piece right there. It was not printed properly. Well then, okay. So this is a very sweet floral. It's a much smaller one than this. I do prefer the larger floral, but now if I used these for fussy cutting the 2 sizes, that might come out super cute. All right, so this is one of those papers that I would have 15 of if it was just this wood grain with the turquoise. I don't need them to do the work for me. I kind of like when I get to do the work for myself, and they took that opportunity from me, kind of rude. I'm gonna let it go. But I would be using this for the inside piece. I do not care for the scallop work around the outside. And I mean, I might fussy cut that out, but I don't want that on my paper. Yeah, just how it is. This, it's like this piece here, and I just don't like this salmon-y tone that much. Now, I'm saying that, but it is entirely possible when the time comes that I'm crafting or putting kits together that all of a sudden I decide it is the best tone in the history of the world. We'll see. Tone on tone aqua, again, I really like that kind of thing. All right, so here's something to explain to you. See how we have this lighter kind of salmon color, but then this one goes into rose a little bit? The deeper saturation makes me like it so much more. I do like a geometric. Wish it wasn't so vintagey. I do know that. And I'm wondering on this, like at what point am I repeating? Okay, so this is a repeat. So I think we're all gonna know how this goes. I'm gonna put that with that one because who knows, maybe I'll have a double page. Don't like this at all. I'm almost in pain over it. Okay. This is pretty. It reminds me of like an old-fashioned sweet grandmother's house. I didn't have a sweet grandma. I had a grandma that was what we call a broad. So it's like a doily house, and it's pretty and sweet and kind of country, but it's just not in line with the way I craft. Now, once upon a time, absolutely. Do you guys remember all the My Mind's Eye bohemian yada 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 from way back in the day? I'm talking like early 2000s. It was my jam at one point. Like it literally was, and now it is not. Okay. So this is a nice pear green. We might have already seen this together. Yes, okay. We'll put that together. Oh, look it. Let me show you this. On both of them, it's like, well, I guess maybe it's supposed to be on purpose. It looks like water is dripped on both of them. I don't know. All right, so once again, let's go ahead and pop this under here. I know when I'm looking through these to create kits, I'm gonna want certain colors broken up. Like I don't like turquoise on the turquoise because I want to see better. So that's why you saw me kind of shift that in. So like, I love the center portion. I just don't need all the vintagey stuff on the side. Like if I want it like inked on the side, I'll ink it on the side. Okay, here's that nice saturated honeycomb again that I liked so much. So, and I'm sorry if you don't like it that I'm flipping through these, but I know I won't go back and do it later, so I'd rather just get doing it now. Now, this is the same thing that we did talk about to use for fussy cutting, right? Now, did we have the white core background? I thought we did. Didn't we? Do you guys, yep, here it is. And I saw this one again. Now, this is kind of thing, do you guys see how you can actually cut like diamonds out of this? That's maybe not diamonds because they're true squares, but I can see like diamonds going down the page that, you know, they could be very interesting. Es muy interesante. So tone on tone again, it's the pink and the red. I believe it's Nicole Jones that loves pink and red together, which, hey, I like it too. Now, yeah, I thought we had that. So I'm going to keep that. All right, so this is no surprise how it's going, is it? It's apparently we had like 2 of each. I'm keeping a lot. I may have already used this stripe because I do like me a stripe. Look, there's an issue on the printing on that one too. I should stop complaining, my friends. All right, so let's see. Did we have this white? I like it, but don't like it. I'll keep it, but I don't love it. So this, the wood grain. You know, I don't know why I keep looking at this. Okay, I don't like it. I just don't. Okay, guys, what do we do? Why don't I like this lighter tone? Is it, I mean, the paper actually has this too dirty look for me. I'm going to put it aside. It shouldn't take me that long of like trying to make myself like a piece of paper. The whole point of this is to make them go away. So I'm also going to chuck this polka dot. The only reason I am considering not chucking it, now I'm gonna maybe unchuck it, is because sometimes you need a dot, a stripe, a floral. Okay, I'll keep it. All right, so I talked myself back into it, but I did get rid of the viney stuff. All right, so that's this pattern paper stack. I did keep a decent amount. I got rid of a little bit, but not enough to really make me happy. And the big report is this doesn't have the branding strip, but some of the gluey bits are still there. All right, so there's that. Now, let's go through this one next because it's smaller and because I know I didn't buy it terribly long ago. I actually think I bought it at Joann's and it was on a clearance of a clearance of a clearance. And I walk in Joann's, I'd say 3 times a year. Take a look around, usually don't find a whole lot there, but that's what this is from. So Webster Pages, Color Crush, love black and white everything, just don't know how much will be actually in there. Okay, first sheet of paper, don't like it at all. Kind of looks like it's supposed to be mirrored or something like that. Love the aqua tone, and I love this yellow tone. I just don't like the gradation of the yellow. I was born in 1970, and oh, it's double-sided. Y'all, this stuff's double-sided. Now, I like that. I do not like that. Oh my goodness, for some reason I'm feeling like Dr. Seuss. Okay, so I'm keeping it for this side. I didn't realize it was double-sided. All right, so this is very lacy and delicate. Lacy and delicate. Doesn't really lend itself to a nice fussy cutting because the other white lines are there. I don't care for that. I super, super, super care for that. Interesting. Ooh, look at this birthday balloon. Or they don't have to be birthday balloons. It's a very pretty photorealistic kind of vibe. I do not have any more birthdays to scrapbook at this time. Doesn't mean it won't happen, but I don't have any at this time. Ew. And that's supposed to look like a gold stripey, right? I don't love it. I'm gonna keep it because I can maybe use some of the turquoise. That, I don't like at all. Like in the history of liking, I super don't like that at all. Okay, so these are photorealistic and it's supposed to be decorations and I think it's supposed to be balloons. Now what I'm looking at it for is, would it make like any form of, it would. I could mat well with it. So I'll use it for that side for matting. So yeah, apparently this is a birthday collection. Oh, and y'all who wanted to hear, like who were saying that we miss the bulldogs and we miss hearing them snore during your voiceovers, because I haven't been doing voiceover work. Behind me, do you hear Mason sawing logs, going at it? So yeah, careful what you wish for on that one. So absolutely great photorealistic kind of a paper. It's very, very sweet and cute. Like I said, I do not have birthday stuff to scrapbook. Oh, but a black and white, like bold, all day long, my friends, all day long. Now this, oh, how cool that would have been for a beach layout, like coming like this with a photo down here. That is very cool with like the sunspots. Yeah, I don't need the balloons, but I like that. That. Okay. So this is interesting. So it's like Project Life cards, you know, cut aparts the way you want to, whatever you want to see. Love that elephant with the balloons. It's super cute. Don't need it for anything, but I really like that. And I like the artwork on here. I like this Be Yourself and You Are Worth It All. I think both of those are awesome. This could be a really good start for a title. It reads sweet. It's a little hard to read, but it's in sprinkles or confetti, don't know. So I like some elements on that side, enough to keep it. Oh, okay. These are cassettes with the cassette tape kind of out a little bit. How cute and awesome. So I am going to, oh, there is a mail lady coming. Hold on one second. I'll be right back. Okay, mail lady came. Got some scrappy goodies. Oh my, and I'm looking at making kits. What am I thinking? I'm gonna put a sticky note. I got these in like some raffle thing once upon a time. To let myself know I like both sides. Okay, don't like that. I know it's supposed to look like gold glitter and all that kind of thing, which this would be cute for a New Year's Eve layout. Something to think about. Just not what I'm vibing right now, but black and white. Scribbly black and white. This page is called Live It Up. Ugh, that's my jam. Now let's take a look at this. Now, before I was telling you, you know, I had some hesitation with some of the florals, right? But these like sweetheart rose looking kind of things, I think it's because there's more saturation. I like me some color. When they start dulling it down and, you know, when it gets a little bit too vintage, sometimes I struggle with it. Now I say that, but I can also tell you that I have fun with the challenge of it at times too. My whole point is, love this. I like the honeycomb behind it. I think it's beautiful. Don't like that. Okay. Oh no, look at this. Guys, there's woods. That looks like Christmas to me. It looks literally like a winter landscape with woods. So cute. Weird and hard to use, but really cute. Like I'd like to like paint them. Like look at him. I would like to paint him right there. Feathers. Interesting hand-drawn feathers. I'm gonna keep it available for this side. Like I know they were doing like the, oh, it's metallic gold thing. Ah, I like it, but don't like it. Like, what do you guys think I would even use it on? I don't know. Like this looks like a winter layout. Okay, I'm gonna put that piece of paper on it because I could look at this paper for a day and won't be able to figure out what I want to do. Now, already, I can tell you, lime green. On this card, it reads wonderful and we have stars. This is Be Wild and Wonder. I love that. I like stay curious, follow your heart. I could pop that out in a big circle with one of my punches. Like, I could use that word love. So there is a lot right here. Oh, okay. Oh, okay. So I could do without that, but I can hang. Give me a wood grain at any time, any place, anywhere. I loves it. I do. Now, I like this plaid. I don't need this work done for me once again on the sides. I mean, this gingham. Janet at RTS did this like super great job explaining the difference between plaids and ginghams and all this kind of stuff on one of her videos. By the way, that was like on a YouTube video before she went to Patreon, I think. I'm 90% sure. Okay, so I like this inside bit. Oh yes. Okay, guess what we're doing, friends? We're using more of the, and I won't chuck these stickies. I'll use them later, I promise. All right, so this is just gray. And now what I can tell you about this is I love gray. This is reading as a solid, and for me, that's actually tricky. But I could just cover up that today because I don't dig that. Or I can make sure that my photo cluster is over it, or have, you know, a column coming down. And I love that because I love gray in scrapbooking. Yeah, this is super pretty because it looks like a painting, but I know I would use it for the gray side. Okay. All right, photorealistic sky scene. Does it go like this? Does it go like this? I think it goes like this. It's pretty. It would be really great for late summer, but I like that. Okay, that was easy. Look at the scuffy orange. All right, so we have 3x4 cards. All you need is love, today, like today is cute. Psst, I love you. So super cute like that. Inspire with that little camera. I would like a piece of paper with those cameras on it. Oh, and look at this. It is a map with pieces that occurred in this collection kind of coming through. I like it and don't like it. How do you guys feel about it? I like it and don't like it. All at once. Time for the lotion game. I can't stand dry hands, and flipping through papers dries your hands out big time. So, friends, it's, you know, I think it might be messy enough that I can't even properly like process the map stuff. So I'm gonna let it go. Let me see what the other side is again. Okay, there was a lot of good stuff on this side though. Like a lot of it that's really cute. Like I even like that for a card. Now don't say anything, but I think that would be so fun to put this little piece in a little card and sneak it into my daughter's lunch, because she makes her lunch before she goes to work each day. And that would be really cute. And she'd appreciate it. She's like that. All right, so travel stamps with gray. I like that. Oh, and the little airplanes. So we have gray and gray. I like this side slightly better, but I'm gonna go like that because I do like both. Don't like that. Nope, don't like it. I do like this. A little bit more vintagey than I like. My gosh, guys, I've kept every one. Holy moly. Okay, I clearly needed to look through this paper pad. It had been languishing in my pads and being ignored, and had I known, I would have used this. This to me is gorgeous for 4th of July. I absolutely love it. I like how it kind of grays out in between. I think that is the cat's meow. Not so much, but yes. Now, this is a really nice kind of like tulip pink. It's got cream in the middle, a little distressing, but lime green. Lime green tone on tone. Yep, that is for me. So I actually kept every piece that I had left in this set. It is very sturdy. It is like individual sheet kind of sturdy cardstock. Or yeah, cardstock. Wait, cardstock? Wait, yes. Okay. Now this looks like it got wet along the way. A good long while ago, we had a flood in my basement. So if pieces look good, I'll keep. If pieces don't look good, I will pass along. And as long as, like, you know, it's just a matter of them being wavy for the most part. Kids in my neighborhood don't care. They just want to play with stuff. All right, so once again, this is crepe paper, Hello Love, and it looks like a white core, which makes me very, very happy because I like the white. All right, so the first sheet already, look, it is stuck and destroyed from getting wet somewhere along the way. So great, we know that's one less thing that we need in our stash. Now look at this one. And let me see, the back seems to be damaged. Okay, so this is like an ombre, but it's white with this rosy pink. And it's like a pale pink, and it gets deeper and deeper. It's almost, but not quite, almost red. So that is legit a very cool piece of paper. I like that. So see how it goes up a little bit? I mean, it's like bent, but it'll be okay. We're gonna make it work on that one. So don't dig this. I see what they were doing. They're bringing in all of these patterns that are in this collection, but yeah. So plus signs. Plus signs were massive for a while, right? But I still love them. Now there's a little bit of distressing, but not so much that I'm like, oh gosh, you know what I mean? So that's cool. Now look at this. This is black and white brush strokes with a little bit, not bad, a little bit of pink. It looks like mist. So I dig that a lot. And I know this is like a Valentine's Day collection, but you know, I can use hearts anytime. Now this is cute. It's crepe paper. You know, you have the little tape pieces, but it's not like too much. So I like that. This might be a tricky paper pad as well, my friends. Like this is the fourth one I've gone through, and I've gotten really good traction. And you know, gosh, I wish I was doing this with you live. I'm like wondering like what colors I'm not getting enough of. We'll just see how it goes. All right, so the pink X's and O's. Now, and I also want to see, is this going to repeat itself? I think it does repeat itself at one point. So let me see when it does. So I have that. Okay. You know what I'm going to do? So we don't go through this whole thing twice. I ripped it in half at the repeating point, and I'm just going to go ahead and take out at the same time when we are going through these, the ones that I know I like and the ones that I know I'll chuck. So that, yeah, like that other pad, I made you sit through it like twice, and yeah, don't want to totally bore you. So let's go ahead and just get that situation done real quick, and then we'll catch up together. Okay, so we'll do that. We have this. Now this, I don't think I'll need twice. I can always use the white on the back of them if I'm not feeling it. Now back to this. Okay, so we have X's and O's. I could do like, I know I don't want both. So what I will do, well, you know when it might be cool to have both, now I'm talking to myself, is if I bordered it and then I cut out some of the X's and O's, but I could also easily do that by gutting it. So why don't I pass one on and keep one? Just because I don't love it. You know what I'm saying? And this stripey paper needs to go back with his friends. Okay, now this polka dot. I think I like it for one. I don't think I like it for more than one. So I'm gonna get the other one moved on as well. Now, this is almost like a parquet floor. And I kind of like it. Like one of our other collections has some of this, had a nice amount of, I told you I would like it with stuff for my son, you know, like some of the rugged stuff. So I'm kind of feeling that. And I must have used it before because it's not in my other paper pad. Now this. I like the idea of fussy cutting out some of these hearts. I like the I love you. I don't need it to be like a Valentine's Day thing, but I think it's fun enough. Oh, I think it's fun enough that I'll keep one and I'll pass the other one on. That would work. And it's always nice too when you're matting a pattern paper. Like you're just matting it and you just see some black and white text. It can be enough. Now, in the other paper, you know, half of the paper pad, it looked like I used one of these along the way, but not both. So I'm gonna keep it. I like that it's like a watercolor floral. And I like the black and the gray tones, so that could be really pretty. So, oh, and I said to you that I was gonna pass one of these on. Now, this is really cute. So they're like kind of like pops on the hearts, and they're really cute. It's lightly distressed, not enough that it's distressing to me. Get it? How funny? Okay, that wasn't funny at all. All right, so that's cute. I think it's cute. I don't know. Is it cute enough for two? Is it cute enough for two? It's cute enough for two because I abhor this. The only reason I am slightly considering this is because I am a lover of handy dandy punches. Now I could go around in this and punch out circles, stars, hearts, all that kind of stuff and get the colors, but as a whole, I hate it. Now to use it for punched pieces, I don't hate it. So I think I'm going to hold on to it, and when I'm doing my kits, I will know that some of the papers that are for like fussy cutting and all of that. Now this is super cute. This features like little Kodak, they look like little Kodak, what do you call them? People. The negatives. Cute. That's cute. Now on my other sheet here, I used it at one point for something, so I'm gonna move that along. Now these are cute. This is just kind of like a melon, almost coral, not quite heart. So very cute. Can't stand this at all. Like, can't stand it. Nope, 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 nope. Don't like that at all. So that can move on. I mean, it's nice when you know, like, you super don't like something. So that's gonna move on. This is only a partial piece, the poor little whippersnapper, because I do like it. It's black and white, and every once in a while there is a little heart. Now, what's cool is I do have a full sheet, so I know I will get use out of that. So, now I always love text paper. I really do. But I know I'm not doing any kind of Valentine's-y anything. So that has a way of taking care of that. Now this. Now, first of all, I like this more like this. We've got some of the crepe paper tapey stuff going on, which is cool. You know, it's got this 80s vibe, but not like in a good way. So I think I'm going to move that on. Now this is kind of cute. It's very graphic, black and white with just a little color. So I'm going to say yes to that. Cool. I'm going to say a big no to this. It looks like, the paint pouring, which is cool if you do that. I have not done that. But yeah, I just don't dig that. So that can move on. These little arrows, let me see. The little arrows, I think those are cute enough, but only one. I don't think that I need two of that, which is fine. I'm the boss of me. Now, this is a cut apart, and I appreciate a decent cut apart because I like these 3 tags. I could use that super easily. I like this one that reads love, this little X and O, and that camera. Okay, super like that. Now let's see what's left here. All right, we have a really sweet floral print. Yeah, dog hacking behind and another one snoring. Welcome to how professional I truly am. All right, really just sweet floral. Can't fussy cut them. Well, somebody can. I won't be fussy cutting them, but I think that would be a really cute addition. Slightly bent there, but no big deal. All right, guys, so let's see what we have. I've got this chunka. I was gonna get the 4 stacks all together. We're gonna take a look at them and see. So I have this nice stack from Webster's Pages. I like that we brought in some fun colors with that. This is the one we just did, and the color palette's limited: black, white, pink, a little bit of red. So kind of limited on our color palette there. Now these other 2 have more of that vintage vibe. So pink, turquoise, a little lime green. So it feels limited in a way too, but in a different way. And then this one is bringing in some different bold colors. So we'll be able to get a little bit out of that. Now I do, like I said, I liked the idea of that for a fall layout, and I'm gonna make that one work. So when I look at this, I don't know if that's gonna be enough to get me super far when we're making our kits, but for now, I'm gonna hold on to these, and this is where we'll start. If I feel like I need to pull more papers, then we'll just do that in the middle of this series. How's that sound? Okay, that's it for now, and I need to start pulling embellishments to see what we can put together. All right, bye friends.